My lord, what should we do with his commander? I would assume we should probably dispose of him in some way. Exile, destroy, make him sacrifice? Of course, my lord. I was thinking perhaps I could just steal it.
I went ahead and made a D&D style random encounter table where you can use a D6 on each turn to see what might be coming your way and to see how your deck handles the adversity. So I will just go ahead and get right into it. So we've got our D6 to count our turns. We've got our D6 to roll for our encounter table. And I will link the random encounter table down below so that everyone has access to it. We are goldfishing with Torbrand. Torbrand I have built as a spell slingy burn deck. Lots of little guys that come out and ping when you cast non-creature spells or instants and sorceries. And the purpose that I'm going in with today is really, well, one, to test out this random encounter table and see how it feels. I'm hoping it's going to be fun. And then two, I want to see if there are any cards I can get rid of. Alrighty, so turn one is pretty chill. We're going to draw our 7 first. So we're on turn 1. Let's get a dice that everybody can read. Turn 1, draw opening 7. You know, the mulligan, I feel like, is one of the most important parts of goldfishing. So let's do that properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Awesome. Okay, so we've got 3 lands, technically 4 with the MDFC. And then we have something to do on turn 3. We have Grape Shot and Searing Touch. So this is keepable. Absolutely. So let's just see how this goes. So turn 1, there are no encounters. So we're not going to roll a d6 for turn 1, but we will draw a card. Inferno Titan. This was actually a card that I was thinking about cutting because it is so expensive for this deck. Let's play a mountain. And you know, gosh, I might. So this next turn, if I don't draw a land, I think I am going to play Spikefield Hazard as a land. So let's draw for turn. Moving into turn 2, as we get through our untap, upkeep, draw, this is where we go into our roll on our first main. So on our first main phase, we're going to roll for the random encounter. Encounters that go from 1 through 6. We got a 5. 5 is no encounter on turn 2. So everything happens as normal. I drew a spell. Do I want to? I think I am just going to go ahead. I'm going to play Spikefield Hazard tapped here to make sure that we hit our lands. So that's going to come in tapped. That's turn 2. Moving to turn 3. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Stormkiln Artist. Alrighty. And as we get into our first main, we'll roll the d6. That's a 1. Okay, it is get rolled on the start of turn 3. Exile or destroy your commander. If unavailable, destroy another creature. I have no other creatures out right now, so we'll go ahead and play a land for turn. And we'll get out Gutter Snipe here for 1, 2, 3. Awesome. So there is turn 3. Moving into turn 4 here, untap, upkeep, and draw for turn. We hit a mountain, very cool. Okay, turn 4, we've done our draw. Torbrand is not out yet. Let's go ahead and roll the dice for a random counter on our first main. That is 5. Let's see, turn 4, result is 5. Good things do happen. I get to create a treasure token from something that has occurred around the table. I will play a land for turn, and we're just going to get out Torbrand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy, oh boy. Alrighty, so we have a treasure available. Something good did happen. This is going well so far. Torbrand is out. We're moving into turn 5. Untap, upkeep, and draw for turn. Okay, we've got a land to play, but we've got to roll the dice. Turn 5, here we go. We just got out Torbran. Let's see what's going to happen here. 2 is get rolled. Exile or destroy your commander. I do not have anything to stop this. Yeah. Okay, Torbran is going to die. Torbran's going to get sent to the command zone here. We'll play a land for turn. Do I want to pay 6 to get Torbran out? Not really. So let's go ahead and pay 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get out Stormkiln Artist. And we'll tap 1, 2 with the treasure token. And we'll cast Ren's Resolve here. We'll make a treasure token. And we'll exile the top 2 cards of our deck. 1, 2. And we can play those until the end of our next turn. Alrighty, moving into turn 6. If I can find it. Moving into turn 6. And of course I do deal 2 damage to everybody off of casting Ren's Resolve there. But moving into turn 6, untap, upkeep, and draw for turn. Okay, Noctumen Lore Spinner. We're going to roll our dice for the random encounter here. Turn 6. That is a 2. Countered. Each spell I cast this turn has a 50% chance to get countered. Oh boy. Alrighty, well, first things first, we'll play a land from exile here. There we go. We got 6, 7 mana in total to work with. We can cast this from exile as well, which I believe we're going to go ahead and try to do. So we're going to tap 3. And we are going to roll a d20 here to see if we get countered. So if we roll a 10 or lower, this spell gets countered. 10 or lower. So 16, it does not get countered. We get to play the Fiery Inscription. We've got 4 mana in total left to work with. 4 mana to work with. What can I do? Not a ton. I can get to pinging a little bit. I don't really necessarily want to get to pinging without Torbran out. So let's just tap 3. We'll tap 3. And we'll get out Noctumen Lore Spinner. There we go. So that was our turn 6. Now let's pick up and let's go again and see how it plays. So let's get into our opening 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know that this is going to be a mulligan because that is no lands. Alrighty, back to the bottom. New 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 lands, Soul Ring, and a Pinger, and some burn spells. This is a pretty nasty start. Let's give this hand a rip here. Use the 1 free mulligan. Okay, turn 1, untap, draw. Play a mountain into a Soul Ring. Nothing to do with the Soul Ring, so we move to turn 2, untap and draw for turn. Turn 2, we roll the dice. Here we go. That is a 6. On a 6, no encounter, so we get to keep our Soul Ring. We don't discard or anything like that. We're going to play a mountain for turn. We have 4 mana to work with, huh? 4 mana to work with. So let's tap 1 plus 2 with... Actually, we'll have 2 red floating and then 2 colorless floating. Cast a Molten Core Maestro and a Erebor Flamesmith. So we'll get both of those out there for 4 mana in total. 2 red, 2 colorless. Untap and draw for turn. Okie dokie, here we go. And we're going to roll the dice. Turn 3. That is a 1. Okay, get rolled. Exile or destroy your commander. If unavailable, destroy another creature. We'll say that Erebor Flamesmith gets destroyed. as we are not going to hit a land here, so we are going to pay 2 to skewer the critics. 1, or pay 3. Oh, wait. Nope. We're going to pay 2 to grab the prize. 1, 2, 3. 1 colorless floating. We're going to discard a card. We will discard Skewer the Critics. And deal 2 to everyone. Draw 2. And we will get a 1/1 counter onto Molten Core Maestro. Okay, we can play a land for turn. So we have 1, 2, 3. 3 mana remaining. Not enough to do what we want to do. So we'll pass. Untap. Draw for turn. Ooh, Thran Dynamo. Okay. This is turn 4. Move into our random encounter here. 6. Oh my gosh, we're getting lucky. We're getting so lucky. Dang it. We're getting no encounter on 6s, as you can see. So with that, we've drawn for turn. We'll play a land. We'll tap for 2 colorless, +1, 2. We'll get out Thran Dynamo. Now we've got a bunch of mana to work with here. Gosh, actually, hold on. Let's untap. Think about this for a sec here. Let's think about this here. Let's do tap for 2, +1, 2 for Thran Dynamo. We're going to pay 3 from Thran Dynamo to tap the War Room to take a damage based off the amount of colors in our commander's color identity to draw a card. Cool. We hit another land there. Awesome. Okay. And that is going to be our turn. So big setup turn there. And moving on to turn 5. Untap. And draw for turn. Roll on our table for turn 5. That's a 4. Wheel time. Discard your hand and draw a new 7. Okay. Discard my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, we hit a big old pocket of lands there, didn't we? Holy. Alrighty, well, we got new 7 to work with. We'll play a land for turn. Tap 2 to get out a Diary of Dreams. And we'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4 for Torbran. And then we'll tap 3 for War Room. We'll take another 1 to draw a card. Okie dokie. And that is about all we're going to be able to do. Moving into turn 6. Alrighty, turn 6. Untap and draw for turn. Okay, Valakut Exploration could actually be good here. Tap 2. Oh, hold on before we play. Roll on the table. Here we go. That is a 1. Cyclonic Rift. Return all non-land permanents you control to your hand. I had nothing to stop it. Okay, that's not good. Okay, we'll play a land for turn. Tap 1 for a Soul Ring. Tap 2 for the Soul Ring. 2 more for Thran Dynamo. So we got 6 total mana to work with here. See how much we can get out of our hand. Tap for 3. Use 2 of the 3, leaving 1 mana floating. 4 mana left. And we have a fair amount of cards still. Okay, we'll tap 1, 2, 3. And 1 more to get out Torbran. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh, we got all the cards back out. Okay, even through Cyclonic Rift, we got our board back up and running again. So there you go. Fast mana will do it. Okay, look at that. So that was a fun little example of getting Cyclonic Rift and see what we can do. I'll probably make multiple versions of this document to keep the variety going. You get 6 turns with 6 different encounters that are possible on each turn of the 6. So there's just there's light interaction that can come your way. There are a couple of good things that can come your way, like creating a treasure token or drawing an extra card if someone were to play like Cut a Deal or something like that. There are plenty of options that you could go with when you're creating something like this, but I think it definitely works. And it takes what it really does that I think is cool about this document, about this table, is that it takes the mental load off of you and puts it into randomness. As far as imagining, what else is going on around you, what's coming your way. And it's going to play a little bit different every time. 6 turns, 6 different options each time. Give it a try. Let me know what you think, and happy goldfishing. See ya.